Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela effects and the like. Thanks for joining in. Welcome all Mandela affecting. So we're back for round 2 this week. We're here to present you some brand new Mandela effects, maybe a few old ones. Anyways, welcome. And Teresa, you want to go ahead and start us off?
What am I starting to start with? Hello?
Teresa.
Yeah?
Hi.
I can't present, remember?
Yeah, we can't present. We need Brian, but you need to walk away a second. So we're going to say hi to Pockets, too.
Yeah. Oh, and I want to wish a happy birthday to Brian Stabley. It's his birthday
happy birthday,
today.
Brian Stabley.
If you're out there listening. And yesterday's birthday was Jessica Rainey. And you want to talk about the full moon? Want to talk about the full moon?
Happy birthday to Brian Stabley and Jessica Rainey.
Yep.
Why don't you talk about the full moon and Mars being almost as big as the moon tonight?
Oh my gosh. So
we have 4 lurkers in the chat. Guys, come say hi. I mean, we're just talking right now, waiting for Brian to come back, but
I'm going to talk about the full moon. If I can find it. Here we go.
Okay, I'm back.
Here we go. As if 2020 isn't weird enough, it's a year with 13 full moons. We normally have 12 moons, but this year it makes it 13. And yesterday we had our first full moon of the month. It's called the Harvest Moon, and supposedly Sandy showed me a few pictures of the moon being huge and being like a weird yellow golden color. Correct?
Well, no. Yesterday the moon was like a red color. It was red.
Oh, red color. Okay. And then our second full moon will actually happen on October 31st. Yep, everyone. It's on Halloween, and the name is given to the full moon that occurs closest to the autumnal. I don't know if I'm going to say this word right. Autumnal equinox.
Autumnal equinox.
Yep, and just wondering how it's going to look tonight. It would be nice to take some pictures. I don't have the best cell phone, so I don't know how it would come out. You know? What about you, Brian? How's your cell phone as far as taking pictures? Maybe you can get some pictures.
It does some pretty good pictures.
Autumnal equinox.
Autumnal equinox.
What happened to the sound?
That ain't me, Brian.
Brian's playing the broadcast.
That was funny. It was coming off the other broadcast, but it was like such perfect timing.
That was weird.
I had to mute it.
Okay. Well, guys, tonight Mars is supposed to be huge tonight. It's supposed to be almost as big as the moon and right next to the moon. So if you can see the sky at night, I would take a look. I can't. I'm in the city. We can't see anything. It's horrible.
Well, for me, I'm in the West Coast in Nevada. So, but it's only 5:34 here. But I would like to maybe later on walk outside and see what I could see and maybe try to take pictures. Won't be the best ones, but I'm curious to look up.
Yes.
So anyway, are we going to start with Mandela effects, or you want to talk about anything, Brian?
Yeah, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Well, right now we have 6 people in the chat, even though I only see Pockets 2 and Dean Johnson's here.
Hey, Dean, welcome. You remember from last night. Just say, welcome back, Dean. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back for part 2.
Yep. I did post it, and I said this is part 2, continuation from last night. So don't confuse people like, wait a minute, didn't they just have a show? That's why I put the little continued in little asterisks.
Yeah, I made it continued on there.
That's okay. I like I said, I posted it everywhere in all the groups I could find, including my own.
I do want to talk about something weird.
Okay, go ahead.
And I discussed this with you before, Teresa, and I've discussed this with Brian.
Okay.
The little girl from Poltergeist.
Mm-hmm.
Carol Ann, the one that the star of the movie who's only in half the movie.
Heather O'Rourke, I think, or Heather O'Rourke. Is her name? Yep.
I remember her dying differently.
How?
In my past, I remember reading something in Reader's Digest or something like that, that she had an intestinal blockage and they rushed her to surgery and she survived surgery, but later died of sepsis because they left something inside her, like a tool or gauze or a sponge. Something was sewn up and left inside of her, which made her die. But now, the current reality says she never survived surgery, and she died from intestinal stenosis, from misdiagnosis. She was misdiagnosed, and the intestinal stenosis killed her, and she did not survive surgery. So I'm curious if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Like, do you guys remember anything about this? Like, this might be something random that no one knows anything about. But if you heard this, which one sounds like what you remember? Like, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Teresa, Brian?
I'm trying to think of
part of me kind of remembers a little bit of that. Like it's like my brain remembers it. I kind of remember it vaguely, Sandy, and I would love to find some residue for that. You know what I mean?
I know. I tried.
I'll tell you what. When I have time, I'll do my best to see what I can find. Maybe I'll come up with something. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll get lucky. You never know, Sandy. I've found some weird stuff before. You know.
And it always happens while you're searching for residue. Sometimes you come across new effects.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it happens,
you know that, right?
Pretty much every single time.
It actually happened today. A couple things, but
yeah,
it happens to us a lot. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's stuff that's not done research. We still have to research stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, we have some research to do.
Teresa, you wanted to remind everyone how they can find your Facebook group?
Yes, anybody. I have a private group, and the name of my group is called Mandela Reality Residue Hunters. Yes, that's with an S. And if you do decide that you'd like to join, you have to make sure that you do answer the questions, all of them. Because this is a private group, and once you answer the questions and it looks good, to let you in, and our admins will look at everything. So, and there's a lot of good stuff in the group. A lot of residues, a lot of new posts. I do allow older effects as well in the group. If you do a lot of people, just
I'd like to know from your group, Teresa, if maybe toward the end of the show, maybe it might take you some time to find some stuff, but are people going to be okay if you share some stuff that they've found?
Yeah, I'm sorry, you got a little muffly. What'd you say, Brian?
You know, some new effects that people in your group have found. Is it okay if you share some of that information? Or do they need to go and sign up?
There's some things in there that Teresa shared that she wasn't supposed to, that that I can't share right now. So you got to be careful.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm hearing you guys muffly. You're robot.
Okay.
You're robot-y right now to me. Hold on.
Can you tell them the name of your group so they can find it, like post it in the chat? It's
Mandela Reality Residue Hunters, and I believe there's one exclamation point.
There used to be 3, right?
I know, we changed the whole name. We added Mandela to it because of all the influx of new people that were coming in because of the Mandela Effect movie. And when you search Mandela Effect groups in Facebook, it didn't come up because Mandela wasn't in it. So we added Mandela and changed it to Hunters.
Yeah, because it used to be Reality Residue Hunter.
Yeah, we changed it.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, that's how you find it. You guys can link it in the chat. Also, Sandy has her channel. Post your channel in the chat, Sandy, if you don't mind sharing that.
Okay, I don't know how to get the Facebook one. Hold on one second. I'm going to try my best. I don't know where Teresa went. I think we lost her.
Did we lose her?
Yeah, we did. I think.
All right, yeah, she's in the chat. Okay, there we go. She's back in now.
And all I heard was robot.
Hi, Anita.
Well, I don't know
Hi, Twad Wazzle.
Hey, Mom, how you doing?
Brian, I didn't know what you said to me earlier. I didn't hear anything. All I heard was residue, and that was it. Like, seriously, you were all robot-y. What did you say earlier? I'm sorry.
I'm getting the link to your group and putting it in the chat.
Okay, thank you. Can you also put a link to my group in the chat too, Sandy, or is that what you just said? Brian?
A link to the group? Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, sure.
Just make sure if you guys are not in the group and want to join, you must answer the questions or your request will be denied.
Yeah, they're important. They're easy questions. Only I think there's like 3 questions. They're easy, just easy ones.
Yeah, like
just
do you agree to the group rules?
I have to congratulate you, Teresa. You're up to 2,300 members.
Actually, you need to look again. All right, am I 23?
2,300.
Right now?
Congratulations.
Yay! And it's going on 3 years.
There's Teresa's Facebook group. I just posted it in the chat. Sandy, it looks like you beat me to it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone.
Wow.
Yeah, it's an awesome group.
We're having a good show. Also, we'll be giving away some prizes, right, Sandy?
Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to randomly choose people based on participation. So it's not like we're going to say say a number. It's going to be like when we have a Mandela effect up on the screen and you guys answer. Maybe the first person who gets it right or the first person who responds. We're going to randomly choose people based on participation.
Yep. Evie said, "Oh." She got it.
She's
participating. Go, Evie. She's already participating.
Running Fox says, it's a great Facebook group. I'm in it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. They're getting really strict. Sorry, guys, for all the rules, but right, Sandy, you had to do a special post.
Facebook is getting very dictator-like when it comes to.
Yeah, go ahead. You can explain it so people are like, why has it got this and that? So you want to explain it?
They just keep changing the rules and controlling speech. You're not allowed to say certain things, even though it's a platform.
And you know what I wanted to post this morning, but I couldn't post it. I really wanted to talk about, the whole president thing, and I can't even post anything because I don't want to take that chance of losing my group. So I can't even post about our president and what's going on right now, which we all are aware of. I don't know if Brian, are you allowed to talk about it? Or would you get
no? That sort of stuff also gets censored on YouTube.
Probably being censored right now.
Okay. But anyway, we all know what's going on.
Got somebody really famous in this country came down with something. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. See, here's
whatever
the thing.
happened to freedom of speech, guys? That's what I want to know. We're being censored.
We are. And that's the thing.
We're being censored.
These are private companies. However, these private companies are bigger than the U.S. government, and they are platforms, not publishers. Publishers can censor all they want because they're the publisher, but a platform is supposed to be like a town square, an open forum where we can speak our minds and follow the rules that govern us in the United States, and that means they're required to uphold the Constitution.
Has anyone heard of 4chan? Are we safe on 4chan?
I don't know. I don't use that.
Running Fox wants to know if he says, does that mean you get a prize?
Yeah, Brian has ebooks that he gives away as prizes.
Yeah, because he was asking a question. I see it popping up there in the corner. You know how when you put like a screen thing on there? Yeah, let's see the question. Yeah.
Yes. So, what's the answer to that one, Sandy?
Which one?
I don't think there is a dumb answer, to be honest, because with the Mandela effect, you're always going to see both, or at least more than one outcome. So, I don't think any answer is going to be dumb.
Yeah.
Well, how about we jump into a Mandela effect and we pick a winner?
Yeah, let's do that. Pick a good one, guys. Brian.
You have, like I said, you can take anything from the folders. You just start scrolling and find something you find interesting.
Do we have any Back to the Future experts in here? Anyone?
I wish I was, but I've watched it enough. You know.
Anyone who has seen this show enough? We're going to be talking next about poodle skirts and what you guys remember. Because
it's not just Back to the Future. We have Grease to compare it to. We have Pleasantville and Back to the Future.
So the whole idea about poodle skirts was what, Sandy? You want to explain this?
Well, I'm going to ask the chat. Describe a poodle skirt. What is a poodle skirt to you?
And if you can answer the question, I was going to say in the form of a question, but no, that's Jeopardy. If you can answer the question, Sandy will give you a prize.
Well, not everybody. If someone knows what it means in this reality, we'll do it that way without looking it up. See, but I think Dean Johnson's already seen this one on Mandela Monday.
Well, we might want to warn people that this was on Mandela Monday and also
on it's okay though. But
that's my kid.
Does anyone know what a poodle skirt is?
Sandy, they might be all youngins.
Yeah, Brian, that's funny. The messages are blocking the words on the graphics.
Okay, let's look.
Oh,
I didn't think about that. Okay, so we're back.
Quad down. There you go. Now we can see it.
Okay, so we have Running Fox saying specifically a pink. No, you can show the graphic, Brian. It was the messages from the chat that are blocking the graphic.
Oh, okay. I don't know how that happened. Ow.
So Running Fox says pink felt material. A-line skirt to the knees with a poodle embroidered on it. So that's very specific.
Yes.
She's trying so hard to talk.
I know.
Evie?
Her first words is probably going to be something with Mandela or something. No, I'm kidding.
Kit Kat. Yeah. Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
Cat.
Say cat. So you can get her to say cat.
Kit Kat.
Look at her. She's trying.
The ka sound is pretty. It's usually not the first word.
Can you say
it's going to usually be ma or da. I think dad's easier.
You say dada? Dada? You say dada?
But some babies go ma a lot, so they might be able to do mama.
Oh, wow.
She's making milestones, that's for sure. She's a year and a half now.
I can't believe how that time's gone by.
Let's go ahead and share some of this poodle skirt stuff while we can.
Well, since Running Fox is the only one who answered, Running Fox is the winner.
Yay! Congratulations, Running Fox. What did he win? What did he win, Brian?
Running Fox, I'm going to put my email in the chat and send me an email, and then I'll send you a list of the ebooks to choose from. And when you send me the one you want, I will send you the ebook over.
That sounds fair.
Yeah, that way they can choose the one they want.
Cool.
All right. So what's a poodle skirt? Let's go through some of this, okay?
So in the past, a poodle skirt was for me, and according to this definition I have, felt skirts with poodles on them. That is what I remember a poodle skirt being. However, that is no longer the definition. The current definition is now any circle skirt with any applique on it. Any design.
No.
Any circle skirt with any design is a, in quotations, poodle skirt.
Example, my picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna share that. Is that from Back to the Future, Teresa?
No, her picture.
What?
From Halloween, from a Halloween contest.
Yeah, I did this a long time ago.
All right, and remember, you guys, if it's red, it means it's not how we remember it. If it's green, it's good.
Right.
Yeah, Sandy uses code colors.
Well, sometimes I change it up, but usually red is bad, green is good. And that's based on my memory, of course. Your memory could be different.
Came with pre-measured patterns to be sewn in, while a few were sold in stores like Pennies. And notice how you spelled pennies with a Y instead of EY.
She did on purpose. You did that on purpose, right?
Did you do that on purpose?
I did.
She knew what she was doing.
Because that's what I remember, yes.
Okay.
Running Fox says, actually, my daughter's first word was kitty, then mama. She learned where she stood. The cat was more important.
So what's the deal with these? These are actually called poodle skirts now?
They're all considered poodle skirts.
No.
Again, poodle is used with quotations. And I just have to ask Chan, have you ever seen anything like this? Have you seen clowns and elephants and bullfighters and what are they called? Matadors and tractors. It's just so bizarre.
Some of them even have 3D stuffed items on there.
Yes, stuffed items. The woman, if you can see the woman in the top right, has a stuffed telephone.
A stuffed telephone on her skirt.
And the squirrel has a fluffy tail, a three-dimensional fluffy tail.
It gets weirder, right, Sandy? Warn them. It gets weirder.
All right, so I'm just kind of
as it goes through, it gets weirder and weirder and weirder.
Just wait, guys. It's more stranger. This ain't nothing.
Now, I just want to say there's going to be an Elvis graphic coming up, and I was rushing, and a word disappeared, and it sounds weird. Elvis did not wear a skirt.
What time frame are we looking at here? What years? Is this like the 50s, or what year was this?
Specifically 1953 to 1957, that range.
50? You say 53 to 57?
Yeah, that's what all the skirts I found were in that range. This is weird, guys. Have you ever heard of board games on skirts? I'm sure they didn't play like this all the time, but
no, but it sounds really fun, though.
It's like bizarre. It's bizarre.
Did anybody, anyone in this chat grow up in the 50s? And it's okay. You don't have to say yes, but just think about it in your head. Did you ever see these kind of skirts back then?
Running Fox says, how awful, desecrated the poodle skirt. Mom's was pink felt and had a white poodle on it. All I've ever seen on poodle skirts is a poodle, hence the name. Dear Lord, what's happening to us? And then Dean Johnson says, the Gentiles were known as dogs. It shall come to pass that 10 men shall take hold of the skirt of him That is a Jew saying, "We will go with you, for we have heard that God is with you."
Thank you,
That's
Dean, for sharing
Zechariah
that.
8:23.
Thank you, Dean. So it says here even Disney got in on the fun, I guess.
Yes. And all right, now really quickly, when these skirts were sold two different ways. They were sold as a skirt, or they were sold as a pattern. And the patterns were pre-cut. Like you would get like the material with you're gonna see it later, but like a triangle piece that you cut out and you sew the triangles together and make the skirt. And that's how the Disney one was sold. And they usually came in like 3 different colors. You'll see the pattern right there on the bottom. So Lady and the Tramp came in black, blue, and red. A set of 3 is being sold right now for $12,500. These things are not
Wow.
cheap. That one pattern on eBay was sold for almost $950, and Bambi's going for over $1,000.
Don't you think we would have seen these before?
You would think.
There's one that looks like the White House.
Yeah, they also have political skirts, which just blows my mind. A lot of I like Ike skirts. I couldn't find a single Nixon one though. All Ike.
If they were so popular in the 50s, why didn't they keep them going in the 60s? That's what I'm wondering.
Good
I
question.
don't know. I have no idea. It's a great question.
I feel like every time we learn about Mandela effects, it's like a history lesson or a biological lesson or something.
It just gets weirder and weirder.
Absolutely.
What about this, Sandy?
Weird
What's these
part.
about?
These skirts
All right,
are
so here we
popping up.
are. Here we are.
Go ahead, Sandy.
No, you can read it.
Okay, so the weirdest part is these skirts are popping up in movies and TV scenes, and I don't remember these skirts, Sandy says. And there's going to be a scene that we're going to show. We can't.
Well, it is there.
We just know it's there. In Back to the Future, you guys have seen this movie probably dozens of times every year around the holidays, or now it's on Netflix. You can see it anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait, really quick. I want to tell people
Ask
that
them.
the first skirt is from Greece. Do you remember the flowers on her skirt in Greece? That's not Sandy. That's her friend.
No.
I don't remember the
What do
flowers
you
on the
remember?
skirt.
You don't remember that skirt, Teresa?
I don't.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You
But
know,
I've seen, and Grease is one of my favorite movies. Oh yeah. I don't remember it.
And the middle skirt is from Pleasantville. I do not remember that from Pleasantville either.
I don't remember that from Pleasantville either.
It was just
I
just plain
the
black
outfit,
for me.
I don't remember the things on her skirt.
Yeah, it was just plain black, nothing on it. Seriously.
And as you were talking about Back to the Future 2.
Yeah, it was Back to the Future 2. Around the time where in the scene where old Biff goes to see his younger self, and he's talking about how he remembered, or he sees his younger self, and he sees Lorraine.
Yeah.
And Lorraine is wearing this skirt that has giraffes on it now. I don't remember that.
Nope.
I think, Sandy, that's also the same time that she went in to get her gown for the prom. I think that's when she went in to buy it. Remember?
That is. She got her gown for the prom there.
What I want to know from the chat,
I think,
how many people remember, how many people do not remember this at all in the chat? Let's have a look.
It's crazy to me.
I know.
Running Fox says the Grease skirt was plain. Board games. Whoa. Running Fox says, my mom grew up in the 50s. Board games on clothing? No.
Nope. My mom grew up in the 50s too.
Yep. So that's what we're looking at here. That's what we're dealing with is these poodle skirts that now have different designs on them.
Well, they also have. Oh, I guess we skipped through them. Did we do the holidays too?
I must have. There's an album that is Teresa's. I guess it's the part 2 or Back to the Future one, I think.
Oh no, I'm talking about the skirts. Go
Which
back
one?
to the skirts. You missed one of the
We're talking about
graphics. Teresa, wait, he missed one of the graphics in the skirts.
Hold on, let me find it.
You missed the holiday ones. Halloween and Christmas. Don't remember them either.
There was more, Brian.
There was also backgammon. Hello, Burgos.
Hey, Burgos.
Hey, Burgos.
I'm right there with you, Running Fox. Same.
I'm looking through the album here, and I'm not seeing it.
There's an image in the top left of a woman wearing a big spider web on her skirt. Let me see.
I'm still not seeing it.
I'm gonna go look myself and tell you which one it is. Well, that's weird. Where did it go?
Yeah, see, I'm not seeing it. You sure it's
Oh,
not
here
in
it
the
is.
album?
It's right after the bingo one. Right after the bingo one.
Oh, after the bingo?
Right after bingo. Yeah, you skipped over it.
I don't know how. Well, sometimes it does skip after the bingo. Okay.
Because there's also a backgammon skirt. They're playing games on a different type of skirt. And then there's the holiday ones with the pumpkins and the spider web and Christmas. There it is.
Yep.
Never seen holiday skirts.
Yeah, and if you think, I mean, they would be in the movies, in the past, like you.
Yeah.
I mean, we see movies about the 50s a lot.
White Christmas.
I've never seen these before.
The movie White Christmas, they wore outfits like the one in the top middle, and I don't remember anything on the skirts.
All right, so this credit here for this one goes to Teresa Lynch.
Oh yeah.
Which dress do you remember Lorraine wearing to the dance?
Lorraine's dress changed, and I want to know what people remember. Do you remember the one on the left or the one on the right? And there is quite a difference between them both.
Let's zoom in.
What do you remember? Yeah. What looks more familiar to you? Remember she wore it at the prom, and she was in the car with Marty. Remember the whole scene? And also dancing with her future husband. So the whole prom scene was depended on this dress.
I feel like
I want to know what you guys remember.
It was the one on the left, to be honest, but I don't know.
I do want to say, guys, that you're not looking at the shape, because the one on the right would look exactly like the one on the left, shape-wise, if there was a petticoat underneath of it. But there isn't, so it hangs down. But we're not looking at the shape. We're looking at the hemline of the gauze on top. The what's it called? Tulle on top.
And the texture too, right?
And the pattern, yeah.
And the pattern. So what do you remember?
One or two, left or right?
I can't see the chat. One is the one on the left, and two is the one on the right. One left, two right. What do you remember?
Fergus is here, and he says, "I'm so happy you guys are live again tonight. So great."
Aw, we had a lot to continue. We didn't get to finish it all, right, guys? We had to come back for more. We didn't want to leave you guys hanging. We apologize. It's just Sandy and I have been getting hit so hard with everything, you know.
Running Fox says dress on the left.
Awesome. Okay. Should I tell them what it is now, or just let them keep guessing?
Well, I'm going to say that the dress on the right is the official dress from the prop department for Back to the Future.
However,
it's the actual dress. It's actually the dress.
And I don't remember the one on the right. My memory,
I do not either.
My current memory is the one on the left, because I've seen this movie so many times, guys. I don't know how many times I've seen all three of them, but, you know, especially the first and the second one. So for me, my memory's number one on the left. I remember that. I don't remember the two-tone at the bottom. If you look, you see a lighter peach, and then at the bottom, you see all this darker peach color. I don't remember any of that. So number one for me, 100%. 100%. And it freaked me out, right, Sandy?
Yes.
Totally freaking out, guys. Yeah. What about you, Brian? You said 1, too? Mm-hmm.
I agree. I think it's the one on the left.
All right. Cool. What is most people saying in the chat?
There's only one answer. No one's participating.
Hey, everyone. Looky.
Yeah, because until we have more people's opinions, the idea is completely subjective. So,
well, we do have more opinions from other shows, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. So what did the people can we talk about that for a minute? What did the other people in the other chat say?
Yeah, what they
the majority said the left. The majority.
Left?
Yeah.
Yep.
However, now it's the one on the right, you're saying?
Yes. The one on the right in this photograph is the actual dress. That's in the wrong place. I didn't take it out. You can skip that.
No way.
No, look at it.
No, the white covered completely, and it didn't have all these little dots on there.
Thank you.
The dots.
I call them the shimmer dots.
No, the white part went completely all the way down.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Brian, I freaked out when I saw this. I'm like, Sandy. Right, Sandy? I had a meltdown.
Yes.
And you know what? I got a new name for a meltdown. I'm going to call it my Mandela meltdown.
And this is her, at the bottom left is her wearing the same dress later in life.
Uh-huh.
The top left, you can see there's a little shimmering action going on the dots, which Teresa doesn't remember. The top right is a knockoff costume showing the wrong color patterns. And the bottom right shows an even better, clearer picture of the dots on the dress, which were not there.
No. It did not have those dots on there.
Hey, Spaced Out Productions. Good to see you.
Yeah, hey, Spaced Out.
Oh my God, I love Sandy. I love his channel.
I know, Teresa.
Oh, sorry. Welcome, Spaced Out Productions. I love your channel. You are awesome. And if you're interested in joining my group, again, Brian, you want to tell my group again? The name of it?
Yeah, it's, what is it? Mandela Reality Residue Hunters.
Right. And I would be thrilled anybody who wants to join the group. And you'll put the link. Sandy, can you put the link in the chat?
It's already in the chat. They can just scroll up. It's right above.
Okay. If you guys are interested in joining it, scroll up. Please.
So we're going to have another discussion here. We're going to have another powwow here about the pants that Jennifer
now, this
Parker
one.
wore.
Oh, my God.
This one was 50. This one was not 50-50. This one, more people remembered the current reality, and that blew my mind. So, which pants did Jennifer Parker, Marty's girlfriend, wear in Back to the Future? Both 1 and 2. So both actresses.
Okay, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to wait for the chat to wait for people in the chat to say. So was it the first one or the second one, you guys? The first pants or the second one?
That is crazy.
Marty's girlfriend wear, and that's
That was funny though. Sandy found her Mandela effect off my Mandela effect, right, Sandy?
Yeah.
So that happens to us all the time.
So did it have all these pink and blue flowers on there?
Or just a
was it
pale
plain
pink? Now, interestingly, Dan and some people in the chat on Mandela Monday remembered blue denim, but she did wear blue denim in the movie. There were a couple different outfits, so I don't know if they're remembering the other outfit or if they actually remembered blue denim in the scene. The clothing I'm talking about is the scene where Marty's checking out his truck in the garage that he didn't have before, and she walks up behind him. I remember plain pink pants, and now it's always been flowers.
That looks so wrong. But there is residue. You see the green here? That means it's residue.
Yes, I remember plain pink. It looks crazy with the flowers to me.
Yeah, these women are wearing plain pink.
See, Running Fox remembers the pattern. I do not. Esther remembered the pattern, but then she remembered the plain, and she said, I think it changed a while ago, and I'm remembering the pattern because I watched it with my kids, and it had changed.
Yeah, and now it's on Netflix, so everybody has access to it, so you're going to see
what it is
now.
Look at that. Doesn't that look crazy, guys? Do you guys remember the flowers, or what do you remember?
They're remembering. Okay. Spaced Out remembers both. Running Fox remembers the flowers.
Okay.
Welcome, Terry Allen. Dean
Welcome,
Johnson says,
welcome, Terry Allen.
All things new.
I'll show you a screen of Teresa's group here for you guys. We're just now.
Okay, thank you.
There's her group. Mandela Reality Residue Hunters.
Hunters, yeah. And anybody, like I said, anybody who would like to join, it is a private group. Anything you say or anything you want to share everything's private. You do need to answer the questions to belong to the group. So make sure you do answer all the questions and you're in. Right? Great group, guys.
Yes.
I love them. I love all my members. They're awesome. Thank you, guys. And thank you if any of my admins and moderators are listening, including you, Brian, and Sandy. Thank you guys for all your help with the group and all the hard work. And thank you, Sandy, for doing that special post for yesterday regarding the Facebook and all the little details that go with it.
Same.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You guys are all awesome. All you mods and admins. God bless you guys.
Thank you, Teresa.
You're welcome. I couldn't have a great group without all your help. Thank you.
Let's see. We need another participation.
Let's do it. Yep.
Which one should I pick, Sandy?
Well, I think Dean's always participating, like going above and beyond. So I think Dean should be emailing me. Again, I'm throwing my email in the chat.
Can we talk about these cigarettes? What's the deal with the cigarettes?
Yeah, we can talk about that. Dean, I'm throwing my email in the chat. Send me an email, and then I'll send you a link. I'll send you a list of the books, and you can choose what you want after the show.
Oh. Oh. She was happy. What did you say to her?
She loves watching trolls.
She's all excited.
Okay, so first of all, Marlboro is an old Mandela effect, but a lot like some people don't understand the changes to it, like because some people remember it differently. So I made graphics, making it easier to see the changes that people see in Marlboro, but also this graphic above. Do you see the graphic? Don't let inhaling worry you. I don't remember these. I do remember learning about, doctors recommending cigarettes and stuff in ads, but I don't remember them telling you not to worry about sore throats and inhaling. Have you guys ever heard of this? Ads saying, oh, your throat hurts? No problem. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's all good. Smoke this one instead. It doesn't hurt your throat. Do you guys remember hearing about any of these?
No worry about throat irritation, even when you inhale. I don't know. I know a lot of people smoked in the early days.
Right, but
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
popular.
remember hearing. Again, I heard about ads where doctors recommend Camel more than any other cigarette, like stuff like that. Doctors choose Camel. Doctors smoke Camel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but not everyone inhales. Like, there's stuff like no worries. Your throat hurts? Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Like, I don't remember hearing about ads like this.
This is just a strange one to me.
Spaced Out Production says, do you all remember the Blacklist ending after season 4? Now it's been going on for 8 seasons. I specifically remember it ending. I do too,
What?
but I thought it ended on broadcast television after season 4, and then Netflix took it over.
Which show?
The Blacklist. Is it still on television?
More doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
Yeah, these I do remember. I mean, I don't remember them. I wasn't alive when these ads were out. I remember learning about these in advertising class. But I don't remember. Your throat hurts? Don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
And I guess this is a 2-part. What do you remember about Marlboro? It's Marlboro. But how do you remember the letters looking?
Okay, so first off, the top left logo is how the old Marlboro logo was. Some people like Curiouser and Scarab Performance remember the top right, Marlboro, no L. The bottom left is how I remember the old logo being. The L and the B were shorter. As you can see with the red behind it, that's the height of the actual letters. And the one on the bottom right is showing the 11s that are in the pack that everyone keeps talking about.
Yes, I noticed that too a couple years ago. That's crazy.
Now, the top is comparing the old logo to the current new logo, which is even worse. And that current new logo is new in the sense that it's been around since the 90s. And many don't remember it that thin and tall.
Didn't they used to say Vini Vidi Vici or something like that at the top? Yeah, right there.
Inside that gold banner, yeah.
Look, Veni Vidi Vici is on that logo. I remember that.
Oh my! Oh wow! I never noticed that.
And do you see the Newports? I know I covered this in a previous video.
Yes, we covered it. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The bottom left was covered before, but in case you missed it, the R and the T is merged in Newport. And the L and the A. Huh?
The L, the A, and the R and the K are merged. How do people not notice that their cigarette logos have changed?
It looked like IARC. Doesn't it look like IARC instead of LARC? I swear it looks like IARC.
IARC?
It looks so wrong.
weird.
And then the next image, Teresa's boss used to smoke Marlboro International Philip Morris cigarettes. And I'd never heard of them before, so I looked them up. And, well, as you can see on the bottom, the new logo, which has been around at least 7 years, look at the R's.
That's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky
So
Strike
Lucky,
and the Y's
Lucky
merged.
Strike, old and new logo, the K and the Y is merged.
No.
Look at that. Look. See it?
Because they used to back in the day, Running Fox. That's why a
Is that-
child is handing
is
out cigarettes.
Camel
'Cause there were no
residue
laws
for-
or regulations back then about it.
Isn't Camel like sort of residue for the pyramids?
Yeah, that's why that's there. It's residue for how I remember the pyramids. In the top left, that's an old ad. The C and the A is merged. That's like a tin sign. Look at the C and the A. And then the bottom right, I do remember that logo, but I don't remember the L. That weird foot on the L is new to me. I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's weird. Let's see. We got. Let's see. Let me go into the albums
Yes.
here.
I would do a hard scroll down and see what's down there. So that way, maybe they missed something that we covered that's good, and maybe they forgot something that we covered a long time ago.
What about Disco Inferno or
You can talk about that one. That comes from Matthew Reed. It has to do with the band name, not the song.
oh, the band name? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we can cover this real quick.
All right, guys. Disco Inferno, the band name is The Tramps. Please spell Tramps in the chat.
And if you participate, you get a free ebook. If Sandy picks you.
Sandy picks you. Well, right now there's only 4 people in the chat, and 2 are already getting ebooks. So that leaves it down to 2 people.
Okay.
Well, there's more people in the chat. They're just not participating. They're just listening.
It's okay.
Yes.
All right, let me take care of something.
Sure. All right, guys. How do you spell the Tramps in the chat? Tramps. I honestly don't know. Teresa, do you remember Ron Paul passing away? Rand Paul's father?
Ron Paul.
Yeah.
Who is Ron Paul?
Rand Paul's father.
You need to tell me who that is.
Rand Paul ran for president in 2016.
No, I never heard of the person. Sorry. I really haven't.
I do not remember him dying, but I'm not usually affected by those, to be honest with you. There's only
I never even heard the name
one.
before. Sorry.
There's only one that really bugs me, and that's Bobcat Goldthwait.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, so let's finish this up here.
So we have another participant in the chat. De-affected Shell says TRAMMPS, and Spaced Out Productions. Oh wait. Oh no. Okay. Shell said 1M and then said 2 M's, and then Spaced Out Productions says 1M.
So it's Tramps with 2 M's?
With 2 M's. And this, again, credit goes to Matthew Reed for this find.
Oh, man. That looks so wrong.
Yes.
Now look the way it is now. Now the current reality is 2 M's. But
You
I
know
found
what?
tons of residue, right?
Yeah, you know what? Since there's 18 people watching and only 5 people participating, I want everybody who has participated up to this point to send me an email. Everybody gets an ebook. Sound good?
That sounds good. Disco Inferno.
Because at least you guys are participating. We do appreciate that. So, once again, I'm going to put my email in the chat. Send me an email, and I will send you a list of ebooks to choose from, and then I'll send you the ebook of your choice.
I had so much fun, guys, looking for residue for this, and it was everywhere. It's unmistaken, Brian. Look at this, the Tramps, Tramps. Oh, my favorite residue is on the right. You got to shoot the one on the right.
Yeah,
It's Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah, I gotta say something though too. It says Disco Inferno, the Tramps. The 2 M's is over here, and the 1 M is over here to the left.
Exactly. Now go to the poster. Go to the poster on the right there. That's the best piece of residue. Scroll down. Now look on the right of it. Stop right there.
Tramps. Yeah.
On the poster. That was my best residue out of all of them. That is, why would they put it on a poster and hang it up, right?
I know.
Cordially invited. I love that piece of residue.
That's a good effect. I call that one probably a class B.
Mm-hmm. That one really tripped me out because I remember Saturday Night, Fever, and I remember the group, the Tramps. So when he asked me, I'm like, definitely 1 M. And he goes, well, look at it now. And I'm like, no way. I tripped. I said, let me get you residue. And I swamped him with residue. I said, well, looks like it's in effect. So again, Matthew Reed, if you're listening or you're listening at another time, great find. I am going to post this in the group, by the way, as well, guys. So once you belong to the group or you're already in the group, you'll see me posting this and giving Matthew credit for this awesome find.
Hey, Brian, there's a new... Oh, you're going to do Splash now? Okay. After Splash, do Teresa's, the blue one, the Teresa one after this one.
Okay. I like how you blocked out the
what?
I like how you blocked out the bad parts.
Yes. Yes,
you have
to,
Brian.
I know. Don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Sometimes
so guys,
I know I don't say this enough, but we probably have kids watching the show, so I have to keep it, keep everything cool for the kids, My kids,
I would do that no matter what.
I have to treat it as if my kids are watching the show.
Exactly. All right, guys. So listen, this is not the girl from Splash. This is just a random mermaid that I found online, and I drew in the tail. So in the 80s, Brian, the words are blocking the words on the graphic for us, or for me at least.
On the bottom again.
You can't see it?
Brian, the bottom. No, take that.
Bottom of the graphic is blocked by the words from the chat.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Is that better?
You see it?
That's better, yes. All right, guys. So which tail, if you saw the 1980s movie Splash, which tail did Madison have in the movie? 1, 2, or 3? What do you remember? If you've seen this movie. I loved this movie. This is when Tom Hanks was good. This had John Candy and Eugene Levy and Daryl Hannah. It was an all-star cast back in the 80s. It was so goofy.
Anybody want to make a comment? So 1, 2, or 3?
This is the original. What was it? No, I'm thinking of something else.
Daryl Hannah, Splash.
Yep.
With
Splash.
Tom Hanks, of course. He's associated with the movie.
I gotta ask, what is that on the right? Is that Cash Money printed on her? Looks like Cash Money.
Hey, Unimundi, how have you been?
Oh, never mind. Looks like Cash Money from here. All right, so
they're like butterfly shapes.
Can I move on? Can I show them?
Well, no, I'm waiting for someone to answer.
Yeah.
Has no one seen Splash in the 80s?
Sandy, they're young people. We're old. Well, actually, I'm ancient.
You're not ancient. Stop that.
I'm
We're
ancient.
all old. Well, I'm going to tell you guys in
Yeah,
the
but
chats. Oh, wait, here we go. We have an answer. Running Fox says 2. Madison had a green tail.
yeah.
Anyone else?
Let's
So
show them.
for me, I have a dual memory of 1 and 2. I do kind of remember the red, but I also kind of remember the green. What I don't remember is 3.
Ooh,
It's always been 3.
strange.
It's very strange. Now you can go to the next picture, Brian.
Okay. Sure. Let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so whoa. So the
Look
splash.
at it now.
That is the tail now. I don't remember it at all.
Do you remember it being
Looks
green?
really weird.
I have a dual memory of red and green, but I do not remember red with gold and black. And Butterfly
Look at
looking
that.
fins on her lap. It looked ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you can't really chalk that up to bad, because back in the 80s, the resolution wasn't the greatest. It was like you were watching a glass screen that was like 20 inches thick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Unless you saw it in the theater. Now,
So
I also remember the green tail, but the problem was I only found 1 piece of green tail residue. So, I'm sorry, guys. You both remember green. You're going to have to go with the red residue. At least it doesn't have the black in it. But there's one really good residue with the green coming up. I also don't remember. It's going to be the last image, I think. I don't know if it's what they named it for other countries, but does anyone remember 1, 2, 3 splash instead of just splash?
No. Always been Splash for me.
You'll see. It's going to be at the end. Defected Shell says, I thought you were asking about the shape because red was just out of the question for me.
I don't know. I'm thinking green, but I haven't seen this movie yet, so I really can't say.
I do recommend it. Like I
I'm
said, it's
probably
goofy,
thinking of
but
The
it's
Little
funny.
Mermaid.
The bottom image is the actual scene from the movie.
So what you're saying is you don't remember these, whatever they're called, fins.
I don't remember the fins. I don't remember any black. I remember green and red. I have a dual memory. And I don't remember any gold in it either.
So they made a second Splash movie, right?
Yeah,
Splash 2?
Splash 2. It had a different cast. Not many people saw it. It was nowhere near as good. But it has the same tail.
See, there's my green, what I want to think is green tail.
Yes, guys, the top middle, there's the green residue of
Green
Daryl
residue.
Hannah holding Tom Hanks like a fish. Her catch.
Good residue, Sandy. Really good.
Thank you.
Even funny. I haven't even posted this one yet either. I have to find it now. It's funny. I really haven't posted it. Too many to post.
1, 2, 3 Splash.
Yeah, I've never.
Wow.
I have no idea what that is.
Sandy, where did that come from? I don't remember that. Sandy, what is that?
I don't know where it came from. It was in the search results, and I didn't find any information on it other than it may have been in another country. That may have been what they named it in another country.
Quite possible.
I'll look into that. Okay. All right. I'll see what I can find you
Sounds good.
about that. That's
Space
alrighty.
Out Productions. I agree. It's except I call it. We got an update. Our brains are fighting an update.
Yeah, that's what we call it.
Memories.
Dual memories. Yep. We get those a lot spaced out.
We're going to cover just one more effect. So, Sandy, help me pick a really good one.
Just one more.
One more?
Yes. Help me pick one more.
We got much more. Brian, we have a lot more to go.
I know we always have more to go. We could save some for next week as well. We're going to be back next week. Sandy, help me.
Pick a good one, Sandy.
I'm going to scroll down to something older. So in case they saw something.
As you guys know, I've been out of this for almost a whole year, or actually a little longer than a year.
You're doing great, Brian. No, you didn't even forget how to do it. It's like a bicycle. Get back on it and you ride. So just imagine yourself on a bicycle.
I can do that. I can imagine that.
All right.
I can't scroll down. It's not letting me do anything. So you know what? Let me talk about.
Hang on. What about Alice's headband? What about that one? Alice.
Well, no. Why don't you do my trees, Sandy? My trees. That's a good one.
Teresa, that's new. We're trying to go back to older ones.
Oh, sorry. That's not that
it's
new.
Still yours. I mean, you can do Alice's headband if that's what you want to do. That's really old.
Do Alice. Yeah, that's a good one. Actually, I was thinking about posting that one this weekend. Yeah, go ahead. Do Alice's headband.
Okay, so
Good idea.
This is, I guess, Teresa, you found this one?
Yes, sir, I did.
Man, how do you find all these effects?
Accidental.
I was going to suggest the Take On Me band.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Take On Me?
That's a good one, too.
Yeah.
That's a good one, too.
Is that a song change?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, the band change.
Oh.
Yeah. You want to do it? That's okay. Go ahead and do yours, Sandy. I'm fine.
No, we already have yours up, Teresa.
We can cover that one if we can zip through this one kind of quick. But let's Can you explain this one real fast?
Quick, go ahead.
Teresa, go ahead.
What color do you remember? Okay, I'm going to ask the chat. What color do you remember Alice in Wonderland's headband or ribbon, whatever you want to call it, being? What color do you remember she has in her hair? Sometimes it looks like a headband, and sometimes it looks like it's a piece of yarn. You know what I'm saying? But what color do you remember it?
Oh gosh.
Pick a color.
And while we're waiting for answers in the chat, Jean Johnson says, at Brian McFarland, it is really great to hear your voice again.
Aw.
Thank you, Dean. It's good to be back.
It feels great being back, guys. I'm so excited to be here with everyone. Right, Brian? It's like old times.
Yeah.
So, again, what color do you remember Alice in Wonderland's headband, ribbon, whatever you want to call it, on her head? Should I give him a choice? Sandy?
If you want. I guess white.
Okay. We got, let me give you some colors. I'm just going to throw them out there. We got A, blue, B, black, C, white, and D, other. No. What color? Okay.
I don't know.
I said purple.
That's how you get answers all over the place.
I know.
My oldest daughter, she dressed up as her for Halloween, so I'm going to say black.
Okay, good guess. Anyone else? What color do you remember?
Running Fox.
Alice in Wonderland.
Alice had a white headband, solid white in color. Space
Out
Productions,
okay.
Was it white?
Okay, good guess. Anyone else? Color of Alice in Wonderland's headband, or what do you want to call it? Anyone? Sandy, what do you see?
I remember blue.
Really?
And you know
I
what's
do.
funny? And I remember, guess what color I remember?
What color do you remember?
I remember black. Black for me.
Yeah, black for me.
Teresa, then why would you say this is a
Mhm.
Mandela effect? This is Teresa taking an update live
What?
on air.
What?
Okay,
Teresa,
no,
it's
What?
no,
I remember black.
no, seriously, Sandy, look at the pictures here.
Oh no, Brian, this is
I re-
before I changed the color. This is before. This is residue of blue. It is
Yeah,
currently
Wait a
black.
minute. Did I just get an
No.
update?
No,
Yes.
if it's residue though, it would be marked green. Remember?
No, Brian, this is before I did that.
Or maybe it is
This
blue.
is before.
Uh-oh.
This is an old one.
Oh,
This is before I
I'm
made the
having
background
a
green
duel
for
again.
residue. It is currently black. Residue is blue.
Oh shoot! Well, the thing is, I just saw this. I revisited this movie. So now you're saying it's black.
So what is?
Anymore?
It is black currently. Blue is the residue.
Okay, because
Oh,
I'm not
no.
blue.
Because Teresa remembered blue, and now she's saying black. So you're literally hearing her take an update live on air.
I may have just taken an update. Seriously.
I remember black now, Sandy. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? You're the one who found this.
That's so weird. I just got an update, guys. I'm so sorry.
The affected shell remembers blue.
Oh wow.
And Running Fox is Amanda Alsop Ingwersen. Did I pronounce that right? I'm so sorry if I didn't. In the Facebook group, Teresa.
Oh. Huh?
I said Running Fox is Amanda Alsop Ingwersen in the Facebook group.
Oh.
In your group.
What about my group?
Oh my gosh! Again,
Amanda.
Running Fox is Amanda. I left it. Ingersoll. Wait, Amanda. Sorry, Amanda Alsop Ingwersen in your group. That's her name.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Amanda. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry I couldn't hear you.
Baseball Production said, now I can remember blue. Black is completely wrong for me. Wow.
That's why we show residue. Because sometimes you need to see it.
Yeah, this reminds me of the what was that? The Cinderella one, where now she's wearing like a black choker.
Yes,
or
and it used to be blue.
Used to be blue.
And also her headband for me used to be blue, and now it's white. Which could be why they're remembering white. Maybe they're thinking of Cinderella. And as Curiouser pointed out, it looks like she's wearing headphones. Like her ears are completely covered.
Brian, do you want to show a picture of how Cinderella's looks now?
Right now I gotta cover the aha, and then we gotta go off air.
Okay, let's do aha.
Let's try to.
All right, Sandy, it's yours.
If we have a minute, I'll present Cinderella. Aha.
Okay.
Yes.
Sandy, that
all
was
right,
yours.
guys. The song "Take on Me" from the '80s is sung by the band Aha. Please spell Aha in the chat. The band name Aha. Please spell it in the chat.
I'm trying to find it, Sandy. Where is it on the albums?
Oh, you just got to scroll down. It was on the left side for me, but it could be different for you.
Oh,
it's under Susan G. Komen, Race for the Cure. Under Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's about 30 or 50 or maybe 50 or 60 folders down. That's what I said. You need to scroll down and get to the older stuff.
I wish I could search it.
See, I can. Try searching Scarab space 16. No space. Try searching Scarab 16.
Funny.
See if that pulls up anything. Scarab 16.
Scarab.
Space 16?
No space. Just Scarab 16.
I found 23 of them.
Yeah, well, it should be one of the 23. That'd be easier than scrolling 60 or 70 folders down. So Running Fox says AH-HA. Aha. I have an idea, Brian.
What's up? What's your idea?
I'm going to send you a link to it in Messenger.
Ah,
Okay, that'll be
Mark.
better.
How's that?
That'll work.
It's to you and Teresa.
okay.
And that
Thank
should
you.
open up Flickr in the folder you need to be.
Exactly.
Fingers crossed.
Perfect.
Anyone else remember how AHA is spelled? The band.
Take
Aha.
on me. Mm-hmm. Spell it, Brian.
A-H-A.
Do you remember any dashes or anything?
Wait till you see it
I
now.
remember a dash.
You're going to be shocked when you
Okay,
see
so
it.
Brian remembers current reality.
But I may have
Oh,
just
no.
needed an update too.
So Running Fox remembers it like I do.
No.
AHHA. And now it's AHA instead of AHA.
AHA. Yeah,
I
AHA.
remember it written. Yeah, I remember it written like ABBA, like, you know, forward and backwards the same. AHHA, but now it's always been AHA.
Doesn't that look weird, Brian?
Well, the thing is, this one has a red border, so that means it's the way you don't remember.
Right. Red border is current reality. Green border is where I remember it.
Okay, but the problem is right here it's AHHA. Right here.
Yeah, I don't
What?
always follow
Oh.
the border thingy. It's not
Okay.
always.
Okay.
Like
Take
that
on
one's
me.
purple.
I mean, I think you may be right. I think you may be onto something here.
It looks so weird.
The amount of residue is insane for AHHA.
Sandy went crazy with residue. I don't like what I do.
Because it was everywhere. It was
I know.
everywhere.
I love when that happens, Brian. When you can just keep finding residue after residue after residue.
I mean, all you gotta do is jump on Twitter. You find tons of residue.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh,
There's
you ain't kidding.
so many
Twitter's got
cover
everything.
bands, their song lists. You would think people who do this for a living, who sing their songs for a living, would know how to spell the band.
Especially when they study their lyrics.
Yeah.
Dean Johnson says, space-ha, let them be turned back for a reward of their shame that say, aha, aha, Psalm 73. Except aha is AHA.
Mm-hmm.
Aha.
Oh, wait a minute. Go back a minute. Guys,
Yeah.
go back a second. Go look at the spelling for Brian Adams.
I know. I remember it with a
Look below
Y.
that.
I remember his name with an I. I mean, with a Y. Sorry.
I do too.
No, look at Brian Adams. B-R. You remember it spelled like that?
Yeah.
B-R-Y?
Yes,
Yes.
Brian Adams. I know because I Brian with an I. I knew he was with a Y.
Okay, I'm sorry. It just
No, it's fine. It's
No.
fine. I'm not.
My bad.
You might.
No, I believe it was an I
that
for
way.
you, and someone covered this, but it was always a Y for me.
Why did it look weird to me? It's like I had like a spider's sense going through me, like it looked wrong. Maybe, okay, never mind.
Teresa, you're probably from the reality where it was
That's
an
weird.
I. Someone has covered that as a Mandela effect. I'm just not affected by it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
1980s, aha, take on me, roll music lovers. Take on me.
Yeah, no. Hislam says ad copyists and printers make mistakes too. Yeah, except these are websites and these are printed things, and
Yes, this is
there's a
this is a
lot of
wiki
them.
page. This is a wiki page, and Wikipedia normally double checks everything. Like,
Well, that's
I
not
think
Wikipedia. That's a specific page for music. It's like a blog.
it's a wiki though.
Yeah, but it's not wiki. It's fandom. It's not Wikipedia.
Oh yeah, you remember Duran Duran?
And Hislam, I had a degree in graphic design. I was a graphic designer for several years before I got sick. People could lose jobs over that. Like, you don't
Oh, wow.
usually have typos on stuff that you sell. It goes through so many eyes and so many hands before it actually gets printed to be sold. The likelihood of a typo is very, 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 very low. To find so many typos on printed things, it's odd.
Okay, and you wanted me to share a picture of Cinderella, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Show how it is now.
Not unheard of, but very odd.
Mm-hmm.
I hate how it takes you to the website. I just want to look at the images.
Well, Google pictures or images or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just Googled Cinderella and hit the images tab.
Okay.
Yeah, good idea.
So what color was her headband?
I remember blue.
So do I, for once.
It's currently white, and it looks like headphones. Curious are pointed out that her ears are completely covered.
Yeah, show that.
No.
Yeah, show it. Looks weird. Looks like she's listening to her music.
Or yeah, or wearing earmuffs.
Or
No,
earmuffs, yeah.
that's not right. That is so not right.
You want to show it?
Yeah,
Brian?
I'm showing it right now.
I don't see
Oh,
it.
no? Oh, I guess not. I'm sorry.
You gotta present it. You guys see anything? There you go. Now something's popping up. Yeah, see it? Look at her ears. She's got her
Yeah.
earmuffs on. Her
Let's
earmuffs.
let's get a few reactions from the chat. She has a black collar right now, and her headband looks like earmuffs, or like she's listening to an iPod. And it's what color is it? It's white. You said?
That's residue that you're looking at.
Oh, is it?
It's
Oh,
also her dress, Brian. In the actual movie, her dress is now white. I'm not talking about her wedding dress. Her actual gown, that bippity boppity boo turns her gown into, her tattered rags into a gown. It's no longer blue. It's now white.
No, this is blue right here.
What?
That's if you look at the scene in the movie, it is
Can you
now
show
white.
it? Oh, you're right there. Scroll up to the left. Right there. Look. There you go. It's white right there. See it?
No, that's blue. That's not it.
I'm trying to find the part, bibbity bobbity boo part.
Go to video. Hit video.
Yeah.
That's what I remember is blue. Oh, right there on the left. There it is. That is what the dress looks like in the video. It's white.
Nope, that ain't white.
Oh, go back. You gotta remember, we're in a delay. Go back to where you were.
Go back, Brian. Go back.
Hang on, I thought that was the bibbity bobbity boo.
No. I'm talking about you had your right there on the scene from the actual film right there. That's actually from the film. It's white now. There's no blue. If you pop in Cinderella right now and watch it, look how white her dress is. There is no blue.
Yeah, you're right. That looks white.
The dress has changed. It's no longer blue. It's white. But if you look at any residue from Disney, she has a blue dress. But the actual film is now white.
Oh, wow.
You can even see the horses are blue, and she's not.
I don't know. This is weird.
It is weird. It's blue everywhere except in the film.
Okay, so is Cinderella's dress blue or white?
Yeah, can you show it?
There's
That's the
actually
wedding
an
dress.
article. Somebody
I'm
wrote an
letting play.
article about it from 2017.
No way, they did. What's it say?
Now you may remember, but in many scenarios, oh goodness, Cinderella's dress is very clearly blue. Take Halloween costumes, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now even Cinderella at Disney is blue. So what happened? Disney declined to comment to settle the matter once and for all. We found that we're not alone in our curiosity. There's plenty of posts about it, actually.
No, what are people remembering in the post?
Some fans speculate that Disney changed the color from white in the movie to blue on marketing materials because it stood out more significantly.
Oh, you found the man'scuse.
That's the main excuse.
Yeah, that's what I call
That's
a
what
man'scuse. When all of a sudden there's an excuse as to why it's white in the
Uh-huh.
film. No, it
Yep,
was always
man.
blue. And now it's white. It's changed. It's a man'scuse to explain away the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get them all the time.
That's what I call the man'scuse for Cinderella.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to type in Cinderella dress.
I would
I'm seeing a
Google.
lot of blue.
No, I would, Brian, Google bippity boppity boo scene. Just Google that. Bippity boppity boo scene. Go to videos and just play the
I'm
video
going
once
right
and
here.
for all. No sound. Don't play it with sound. Make sure there's no sound.
I got no sound.
Good.
Cool.
So now you can see the transformation yourself.
Oh, wow.
It's white.
Oh, my God. Look.
It's a white dress. It should be blue. It's never been
And look
blue.
at her neck.
Wow. Yeah, it looks white.
Brian, I found this one almost 2 years ago.
Really?
No way.
I covered this
Look
on
at
your
that.
channel. You just forgot.
No, but I don't remember. I don't remember talking about a white dress.
No, I
You
covered
sure?
this on your channel. You just forgot.
Or you got an update.
Maybe I got an update. It's been a whole
Maybe you got an
year.
update.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Sounds like me.
But wait, check it out. Wait, stop. Check it out. Her headband looks bluer than the dress.
What?
Her headband looks bluer than the dress there.
Why?
Yeah, that dress looks white. Wow. All right.
Look, I can't believe how white that dress is. It was definitely blue.
Well,
Definitely.
it was great and it was fun. Thank you all very much for coming. We hope to see you on next week's Thursday show. We look forward to seeing all of you there.
Well, wait, Brian, we don't know if it's going to be Thursday yet. Just keep an eye out. We'll be posting in the group. I'll be posting on Twitter. And I'm sure if we have to, Brian, you can make a quick promo video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We won't know what
I will
day
definitely-
until next week. The day is going to keep changing based on Curiouser show.
All right.
And
All right, well, good
I
night,
will
everyone.
post it in the group, in the Facebook groups when the show's going to be.
Thank you for coming. Good night,
Thanks,
everyone.
everybody.
everyone. Don't forget to send